It was Peter Drucker, the famous management guru, that said, "The aim of marketing is to know and understand the customer so well that the product or service fits him and sells itself." Now, I believe this to be true for offline consultants as well. And so let's look at exactly what Peter Drucker is talking about, how that relates to what you're doing, and also the 4 mistakes that offline consultants make when attracting local business clients, and more importantly, how you can solve and avoid them without spending a dime. Hi there and welcome. It's Bayo here from the Instant Offline Guru Academy, and I want to welcome you to this brief overview of this implementation program, which is going to reveal to you the 4 most common mistakes out of all the mistakes that exist that offline consultants make when attracting local business clients, and how you can solve and avoid them without spending a dime of your hard-earned money. Now, when Peter Drucker said that the aim of marketing is to know and understand the customer or client so well that the product or service fits him and sells itself, I believe that this is universal. It applies to anyone who's in a selling situation or a marketing situation, but more importantly, bringing it closer to home for offline consultants, for local business development and marketing consultants, I believe the following. I believe that the aim of offline marketing consulting is to know and understand your customer or your local business client to the extent that your service or your service that you package as a product, which is something you should be doing anyway, fits the problems or solves the problem that they have so well that it practically sells itself. Now let me repeat that. I believe that the aim of offline marketing consulting is to know and understand your customer or your client in your chosen target market so well that the service that you have packaged as a product, which is something you should be doing, that service that you've packaged as a product, or your services that you've packaged as products, solve the problems that your client or customer has within your given target market so well that what you're offering practically sells itself. Now, I hope this is making sense. If it's not making sense, one of the things I'd urge you to do right now is to look at what you're doing and consider whether you're actually offering products and services that solve solutions, or you're just offering products and services that everyone else seems to be offering. Okay? The key here is that you need to be a problem solver. Yes, there are businesses that want to increase their market share. Yes, there are businesses that want to, be better than their customers. And if we're going to use the macho language of the internet marketing world, they may want to crush and dominate and annihilate their competition. But at the end of the day, if you're a problem solver, it's going to be much easier for you to attract clients, to generate interest for what you have. It's going to be a lot easier for you to get them to invest in themselves with you. It's going to be a lot easier for them for you to retain them and actually get them to become your referral partners or your raving fans, as is said in the marketing world. So let's look at, and so you need to look at what you're doing right now, whether it does that, whether it achieves those things I just spoke about. But let's focus very specifically on the 4 mistakes that offline consultants make when attracting local business clients, and how you can solve and avoid them without spending a dime. Okay, the very first thing is that the first mistake, if you don't get this right, then no one's even going to know you exist. Now, in terms of that solution, I've got 4 things that you need to do. Now, let me point out that this program is about implementation. There's more than enough information, and even though I don't know you at this point in time, unless you're one of my private subscriber list members over at the Instant Offline Guru Academy, which you can find at instantofflineguruacademy.com or Instant Offline Guru. Unless you're one of my private list members, I probably don't know anything about you more than the fact that you're interested to some level in working with local businesses. But what I do know at this point in time, that if you're making this first mistake, you're just not even started. You may know what you know, but you're nowhere in regards to being known by your local business clients. It's not about more knowledge, it's not about more information, it's about implementation. And that is what this specific program is about. It's about implementation. Now, let me prove to you, even though I don't know you, that you know more than enough to serve your most ideal local business clients that can make you a lot of money to the tune of six figures and beyond, no matter what you offer. When it comes to marketing, if I said to you lead generation, does that ring a bell? If I said to you search engine optimization, does that ring a bell? If I said to you opt-in pages, landing pages, if I said to you on-page SEO, off-page SEO, do these things ring a bell? What about if I said Facebook marketing? What about if I said social media marketing? Do these ring a bell? I'm certain that if you like 99% of people involved in offline marketing consulting, these things ring a bell, and you could say to me right now, hey Bayo, I understand what you're talking about. I know these things. These are nothing new. Article marketing, nothing new. Press releases, nothing new. So if all these things are not new, then why aren't you where you want to be? And please don't tell me it's the economy, because it's not the economy. If you are not where you want to be in regards to your local business consulting, it's down to you. You have not given your most ideal clients the opportunity to invest heavily with you as a professional. Now, this is going to be hard for some people to understand, and for even for a lot more people to accept, but it actually is the truth. Think about it. If you're a doctor and you treat certain diseases, certain illnesses and ailments, and there are people who are 5 minutes from where you live that have those illnesses and ailments, those life-threatening diseases, or those annoying illnesses or embarrassing things, gas. I mean, on TV nowadays, there's so many adverts for, do you have gas? Do you suffer from gas? They make me laugh, but why they make me laugh, they're they're very, very aligned to what I'm talking about right now. Because basically, if there weren't people that suffered from gas, there wouldn't be adverts. But if you were a doctor and there were people suffering from gas, from bad backs, from other types of illnesses, and you were just 5 minutes, a block, a drive away from where they were, do you think those people, if you marketed well, if you were visible to them, that they would actually come to you and invest in themselves, in your services? I bet 100% they would. So now you can realize that there's a mismatch between what you're doing, because you and I both know that there are businesses out there that need what you have to offer. You just have to be in front of them. And I'm going to reveal to you exactly what you need to do. In fact, I'm going to give you 4 pointers, 4 implementation points for what exactly you need to do to make that happen. There's a second mistake, that even if people know you exist, if this doesn't happen, then you still haven't left the gate. And it's not about what you know, it's about how you implement what you know. And in this area, I'm going to give you 7 things very specifically that you need to do. These are 7 do this now within your offline marketing consulting business things that you have to do right now in order to sell more of your products or your services once you're seen, once you're known, and once people know you exist. Now, I hope you're following on with me here. So let's look at the third mistake that people make. Now, this mistake has 5 solutions, 5 things that you need to implement in order to ensure that your marketing allows you to know and understand your local business customers and clients so well that what you're offering practically sells itself. If people know you exist, that's one thing. If people are interested in what you have to offer, that's another thing. You still have to talk to them about, the benefits of investing in what you have to offer. You still need to have to be able to convert them. And in this third area, I'm going to help you with 5 specific things that you need to do to make sure that it happens. And these things will help you increase the chances of taking someone who is a prospect to actually becoming a paying client or someone who's an existing client or customer of yours, to get them to invest more in what you have to offer. Okay, and that is mistake number 3. Now, mistake number 4. So what's this all about? Because we're saying that, well, people know what you have to offer, they know you exist, and they're interested in what you got to do, and yada yada yada. Well, what about this 4th one? Well, here's the thing. You've probably heard about the marketing funnel. And that's right. It's in certain circumstances it works because you have all these people coming into your world, your space, so as to speak, and they filter through, and some of them do become paying clients for your offline consulting business. But it doesn't end there. It costs a lot more to go looking for new clients than it does for you to actually market to existing clients. I'm sure that you already know that to be a fact. So what is it that you need to do to make more of your existing clients, no matter what you offer, no matter what you sell, no matter what your level of skill or lack of skill or ability is? If you do the things that I'm talking about here, if you eliminate this 4th mistake from what you're doing right now, you'll retain more of your existing clients. More of them will happily spend money with you on the services that you have to offer, and the products that you have available to them through your offline marketing consulting business. And so the thing I need to point out here is that I know that you can do whatever it is you want to do as a local business consultant if you have the right implementation guidance and implementation tools. I know that you can succeed as a local business consultant. I've no doubt about that, not because I know you, but really because of the huge need for people just like you in the small business arena. I know that you can actually solve these issues, and you can avoid them if you haven't encountered them yet without spending a dime. I know that you can go on to show your clients as well. You can take exactly what you learn and sell this knowledge, this implementation expertise that you will have to your clients to make money. This is what it's all about. It's about taking what you are doing and transforming the business and the lives of those you encounter as an offline marketing consultant. I know that no matter what you've done to date, even if you haven't succeeded, that's fine, and that's not your fault. It's where you're supposed to be right now. But it doesn't have to be this way. You can be successful, okay? You can be successful, and not everyone who goes out there to work with local business owners are scammers. I mean, you're not a scammer. And at the same time, not everyone who offers you solutions to help you transform your business and get better results are after your money. But you do need to take action. And so what I need you to do now is just look at this program, give it a try, and see the results that you get. That's all I'm asking you to do. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. It's been Bayo here from InstantOfflineGuru.com.